with the resistance, then in that case you need to convert it into voltage source. ठीक है? If you not convert it, then that is also fine, but if you'll convert it, then in that case it would be easy for you to solve. Clear? So it's better to convert. Like this is the resistance, voltage is there, then we'll have the switch, and in between we'll have the inductor, and then we'll have the battery, and then again this current source can be converted into the voltage source. In this case current is moving downward, so according to this battery will place it according to that only ki our current is also moving downward. Okay, now as you can see that these two batteries are connected in series with each other, so we can simply resolve it. Like it's 100 volt और ये कितनी आएगी I into R, that would be 20 into 8.5, right? So 20 into 8.5 would is how much? 170. Okay, so as you can see that negative is connected with the negative terminal, that means these two are opposite. So battery is opposite means they are subtracted with each other, right? So 100 minus 170 minus 100, that would be 70 only. So this battery is eliminated and we'll take the sign according to the bigger value. So here we'll get it as 70 volts, correct? Resistance will remain same, that is how much? 20 ohm. This is same 100 millihenry, and this is how much? Voltage is 10 into 72.5, so 725 volt. कितना ज़्यादा नहीं आ रहा? Okay, and resistance is 72.5 as it is, correct? So now here you can see 1, 2, 3, 1 2 3, मतलब यहाँ पे तुम्हारे पास ये कन्वर्ट हो गया 1 2 3 4 मैशेस थे, और अब तुमने जो सॉल्व करा तो इसके केस में कितने मैशेस हो गए? 2 मैशेस हो गए. सो सॉल्विंग दैट वुड बी इजी फॉर यू, राइट? So it's better to solve like this. Now in the circuit shown, what they have asked, the switch is, if x value is this, y value is this, if the switch is closed on to position S1 at t equal to 0 second. Okay, so at t equal to 0, that means switch is connected to S1, that means before that switch is connected to S2, correct? So as I told you the steps, at t equal to 0 minus we need to draw it, and at t equal to 0 minus the switch is connected to S2, so inductor will behave like a short circuit, resistor as it is, battery as it is, and as you know t equal to 0 minus is the steady state, and in the steady state we'll have inductor will behave as a short circuit. So current flowing across the would be IL of 0 minus. So in this case, how much is IL of 0 minus? IL of 0 minus is V by R, that would be 70 by 20. Okay? Then after that, we need to calculate it similarly according to t equal to infinity. At t equal to infinity, the switch is connected to S1. Again we need to calculate IL of infinity, that would be V by R, 725 divided by 72.5, that would be how much? 10 ampere. Okay, so now at the transient condition means t equal to 0, t equal to 0 पे switch is connected to S1, right? So resistor है and inductor will behave as open circuit, voltage source will be removed. So in this case tau is equal to L divided by R equivalent. L is 100 millihenry, R equivalent we can get it, that is 72.5 ohm. So we can get tau over here. Okay, so in this question they are asking to calculate across t equal to 20 milliseconds. So we can put it over here. The value of t as 20 millisecond means 10 raised to power minus 3. Every time you need to take care of the unit. So by substituting it, you will get the answer. ठीक है? Now in the next question, this given the switch is closed onto position 1 at t equal to 0 second, that is same. The inductor voltage at 20 millisecond means they are asking VL is equal to L di by dt, voltage across inductor, right? So voltage across inductor का क्या formula होता है? L di by dt. So L already you know, and di by dt means you put it the equation, that is d by dt of this equation 10 minus वाली ये वाली, then you need to differentiate it. 10 का differentiation 0 हो जाएगा, then ये constant बाहर आ जाएगा, then again you need to put value of t as 20 millisecond. तो तुम्हारे पास you will get it as voltage. Okay, ठीक. Next is X is this, Y is this. The switch is closed onto position S1 at t equal to 0. That is correct. And change to position S2 at time t equal to 20 millisecond. The inductor current at 20. Now they, in this condition they have changed the situation. See what they have said, कि पहले the switch is closed onto position S1 means switch was earlier at S1, right? So basically we can say at t equal to 0 minus the switch is at S1. Then they said key and change to position S2 at time t equal to 20 millisecond. तो 20 मतलब 0 से लेकर 20 मिलीसेकेंड. ओके, तो कहाँ पे था? S1 पे था. एंड आफ्टर 20 मिलीसेकेंड द स्विच चेंजेस टू S2. यही हो रहा है. एक बार स्टेटमेंट पढ़ो ध्यान से. तो इस केस में जो 0 to 20 मिलीसेकेंड है दैट यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट करंट, ठीक है. और 20 मिलीसेकेंड के बाद जो करंट आ रही है वो भी करंट निकालनी है. देन यू विल गेट टू केसेस, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग तुम्हें देखना है. अब 0 to 20 मिलीसेकेंड विल बिहेव एज अ 0 माइनस, ठीक है. अभी तक क्या हो रहा था, देखो अभी तक क्या हो रहा था, विल हैव t इक्वल टू 0, t इक्वल टू 0 माइनस एंड t इक्वल टू इंफिनिटी, ये हो रहा था. बट इन दिस कंडीशन इन्होंने एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम पीरियड दे दिया दैट इफ स्विच इज movement is 0 to 20 millisecond पे switch is connected to S1, right? And after 20 millisecond switch is connected to S2. यही बोला इन्होंने, correct? So this condition will behave as a t equal to 0 minus. After वाली this condition will behave as a t is equal to infinity. और particular यहाँ पे movement किस पे हो रही है? देखो जनरली केसेस में मूवमेंट किस पे होती है? t इक्वल टू 0 पे. स्विच मूव्स एट t इक्वल टू 0, बट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर कंडीशन दे सेड द स्विच मूव्स एट t इक्वल टू 20 मिलीसेकेंड. सो दिस विल बिहेव एज अ t इक्वल टू 0. समझो टाइम शिफ्ट हो गया. जो काम तुम्हारा रात को 8 बजे हो रहा था t इक्वल टू 0 पे, एंड नाउ दे सेड कि अब वो तुम्हारा काम कब हो रहा है? एट 8 बजकर 20 मिलीसेकेंड पे. तो टाइम शिफ्ट हो गया ना, राइट? समझ रहे हो मेरी बात? पहले मैं कह रही थी कि तुमने रात को 8 बजे रूम में एंटर्ड इनटू द रूम एंड जस्ट बिफोर 8 PM t equal to 0 minus, just after 8 PM t equal to infinity, and just at 8 PM that is t equal to 0. Now the time shifted from t equal to 0 to 8 PM to 20 millisecond. Now you entered the room at 8 PM 20 milliseconds. So that is the condition of t equal to 0. Just before that 20 millisecond, that is t equal to 0 minus. After 20 millisecond, the condition will change to t equal to infinity. So all the procedure, all the steps will remain same. Okay, बस क्या करना है? t equal to 20 पे, that is your transient condition. Okay, before that, that is your steady state condition, and after that, that is will work as a t equal to infinity. Now see, this is the circuit. First we need to simplify these kinds of circuit, as we have done in this case, that current source must be converted into voltage source. Now as you can see that this is like a delta, right? So by simplifying it, we can convert delta into star, right? एज आई टोल्ड यू कि पॉइंट सेम होता है, अगर ये ए से कनेक्ट है, बी से कनेक्ट है, सी से कनेक्ट है, सो दिस वैल्यू विल बी हाउ मच, दैट इज 12 into 12 डिवाइडेड बाय 12 plus 12 plus 12, राइट? तो कितनी आ रही है ये वाली वैल्यू आफ्टर कन्वर्टिंग? डू इट. That is 4. Okay, this is also 4 because values are same. This is also 4. So can we redraw this diagram like this? अब now देखो, it looks like a simplified form, right? It looks like a simplified form. This is S1, this is S2. Now again ये capacitor का case है, so first we need to calculate at t equal to 0 minus. In this two switches are given, तो दो switch को देख के घबराना नहीं है, condition will remain same, that at t equal to 0 switch 1 S is closed, means before that it was opened, so S1 क्या हो जाएगा? Open, right? Again at t equal to 0 S2 is closed, so before that it was open, so S2 is also open, correct? So again redraw the diagram. It is open, capacitor will behave like a open circuit only because it's a steady state condition, everything will remain same. So in this particular condition, what we need to calculate, we need to calculate VC of 0 minus, right? As you can see that no current is flowing over there. कोई current flow हो रहा है इधर? नहीं हो रहा. So that would be 0. So from this circuit, what we got it as VC of 0 minus would be equal to 0 only. Now after this, the next condition is VC of infinity, right? तो VC of infinity means कि दोनों ही switch क्या होंगे? Both the switches will be closed only. If both the switches are closed, then in that case you need to calculate VC of infinity. Calculate it big. Okay, so in this case we need to calculate VC of infinity, that is VAB. If you are moving in this direction, current would also move in this direction only. Always take the second sign, minus x into I of infinity. I'm not taking the values, minus 10 minus 4 of I of infinity, but in this particular branch it's an open circuit, so no current will flow. Okay, so don't consider it, consider it as 0 only. If you'll solve it, then you will get a VAB value, that is how much? Minus 5 I of infinity multiplied by x, right? Minus 10 is equal to VC of infinity. Now to solve these values, we should know about the I of infinity. Yes or no? Then only we'll be able to get VC of infinity. So we can apply, as I every time I told you, whenever you need to calculate current, which method you'll use? Mesh analysis. Mesh analysis. Every time whenever you are you stuck in some position that you have to calculate current, now always use mesh analysis. So simply apply mesh analysis. I'm putting down the equation, minus x, again I of infinity minus 10 minus 4 I of infinity minus 4, ये वाला 4, okay, I of infinity minus y, and then this one is 6 ohm, so minus 6 I of infinity is equal to 0. So here you'll substitute and then substitute the values of x and y, or you will get the value of I of infinity from here, and putting the value of I of infinity over here, then you will get VC of infinity. Okay, note it down. So our step number 1 is completed, that we have calculated VC of 0 minus, that is 0. Step number 2 is done, that we have calculate VC of infinity. Now the step number 3, that is at t equal to 0, we need to calculate tau, that is R equivalent multiplied by C. So at t equal to 0, again the switch is closed, voltage source must be short circuit, and wherever the capacitor was there, right, you need to mark open circuit over there, and from those terminal A and B, we need to calculate R equivalent. R equivalent means RAB. This is X, this is 4, 4, 4, 6. Yeah. Now tell me, what would be the value for RAB? Which resistor is connected in series and which is in parallel? Tell me. Where you have stand A pe you're standing at A, you need to move towards B. Okay, always remember my words, that every time you are standing at A, you need to move towards B. All these resistances are your friends. If any two resistance are at the same path, that means you can meet both of them. That means they are connected in series. Okay, so X and 4, you can meet both of them, so it would be connected in series, that is X plus 4. Similarly 6, this 4 is rare. Now similarly 6 and 4, you can meet again both of them, right? So that means these are connected in series, that is 10 ohm. Again stand at A, move towards B. Now tell me, this one and this one, can you meet both of them? They are in parallel. Okay, again redraw. A is here, right, and solve it in the parallel, and then 4 is over there, right? So this would be X plus 4 parallel 10. So again, now you can meet both of your friends, that means they are in series now. So that would be X plus 4 parallel 10 plus 4. That would be R equivalent. After substituting the value of X, you can substitute it over here, R equivalent value, then you will get the tau value. Right? After getting the tau value, you just need to put it in the equation, in the formula, right? Okay, now let's see what they have asked in the question. This is the question now. Yeah, so in the first question, अब पहले पूरा करना है और फिर देखना है कि क्वेश्चंस में क्या पूछा हुआ है. Got it? The circuit element are initially relaxed. Relaxed means that no current and no voltage. Zero. Relaxed मतलब zero. ठीक है? Switches S1 and S2 are closed simultaneously at t equal to 0. X is this, Y is this, then the time constant. So time constant is R equivalent into C, that you have already calculated, right? Now question number 10. They said circuit element are initially relaxed. Same. S1 and S2 are closed simultaneously. Again, same. Then if X is this, Y is this, then the magnitude of the steady state value. Steady state value means VC of infinity they are asking. Okay? Now after that question, this one and this one close simultaneously, then the absolute voltage across the capacitor means VC of t you have calculated now, the complete equation, and they have mentioned at 2 time constant, means time constant is equal to R equivalent multiplied by C. So time constant they have said that is 2 seconds. Okay? Next is X is this, Y is this, then the magnitude of current through the capacitor means they are asking IC value. So but you got VC value, right? So as you know, the formula IC of T is equal to C dVc by dt, and they have put it keep 0.5, so you can put the value of time constant tau as 0.5, and then you will get it, then you will get the value for IC. Okay, now see, this is the question in this notes which is given. सबसे पहले you can see that simply current source is in parallel with the resistance, so you can convert it into voltage source. After converting into voltage source, your diagram simply looks like this, right? Okay, now see the question. X is given, Y is given, Z is given, P is the voltage VAB with only source 1 is acting in, means source 1, this is source 1. If source 1 is acting, means all other sources would be removed. Removed means ki voltage source must be short circuit and current source must be open circuit. So now they are asking the voltage VAB with only one source. VAB, A and B, they have mark. This is A, this is B. So from here we can get the value for I, right? Then we need to calculate voltage. So to get the voltage for we need to multiply current with the resistance, that is they have given 1 ohm only. Clear? Now question number 17 with the voltage, then 2 you have to conduct, first and third will be removed, then third you need to take, first and second you need to remove, and then add all these 3 voltage, like you will get 3 voltage na. पहले ये वाला source लिया, this one removed, then you will take the second source, all the first and third one will remove, then you will take the third source, first and second will remove, so finally you will get V dash plus V double dash plus V triple dash. Answer, add it, then you will get the final answer. This is the question of superposition theorem. Superposition theorem is easy, as only you need to apply mesh and nodal only. If anyone wants to study BT, okay, or PE, or maths or physics, then do let me know. I'll teach you, okay, with a very nominal price. You can contact me on this number if you want to take only doubt session, like if you are saying that ma'am we know most of the things but we want only doubt class, so for that also I'll take your class, I'll take your doubt classes. And if you'll say that ma'am please provide videos, I will study by our own and you can take the doubt classes further, then also I'll help you. If you want to study complete course, okay, for BET or BE, then also, and if you are having backlog in BET or BE, then I'll cover the syllabus of BE and BET in just 15 to 20 days also. So for that also you can contact me and I can guarantee you that you'll get passed through these subjects. Okay, bye bye.